Hey guys, Miles from Yandas Music. Today I've got Paul with us, one of our salesmen from our Kearney location. Today we are talking about the Fender Meteora. This is the new Players Plus series. Paul, what can you tell us about this new guitar?
It's a relatively rare body shape, so it's a little different than your typical Strat or Telecaster. They did a USA-made version in 2018 that had Tele-style pickups on it. Then they did a Mexican-made one in 2019 that had dual humbuckers. And then this year they came out with the Player Plus, so you get all those great Player Plus features.
Which I love that they added the trim.
Yeah, that's new to the Meteora. It's never had one before.
Right, and I'm such a tremolo guy that I find myself when a guitar doesn't have a tremolo that I reach down for a bar and it's not there.
Yeah, see, it's one of those things that I'm kind of excited about because I'm normally not a tremolo guy, but I've been finding myself kind of wanting it lately. So they came out with a Meteora with one. I was pretty excited about it.
The other thing that I think is really cool that you see on all of the Player Pluses is locking tuners.
Yeah, that's huge. That's one of the first modifications I made to my 2019 Mexican Meteoras. I put locking tuners on it.
It's a huge upgrade to any guitar is to have locking tuners, and I love that it comes standard on these guitars. I notice here that they have a switch on the volume knob. Can you tell me what that's about?
Yeah, you bet. So that's the S1 switch, which allows you to split the coils on your humbuckers so you can get single coil type sounds out of them, which is pretty nice. I can kind of show you the difference here. So right now I've just got it, I'm on the neck pickup in humbucking mode. And you can hear that typical humbucker sound. Then you push that switch in.
I love it. I love how when you have a two humbucker guitar like that is capable of coil splits, it's almost, you get a tone difference, but it's almost like having a boost built in as well. Because when you shut off half that coil, you're losing half of the the pickup. Right. So you're losing some volume at the same time. And when I first started playing guitars like that, I didn't like that because I'm like, where's my volume at? But the more I played them, I'm like, hey, this is a built-in boost.
Right.
You know, if I'm on that single coil, I'm going to put a little drive on and show you this. If I'm on that single coil, I get a built-in volume boost just by hitting the button.
Right.
So that makes an already cool guitar that much more versatile.
Yep, I agree, and I like that they moved the switch into the volume knob. I really like that a lot.
Because on the first Mexico series, it was a little toggle right in here, wasn't it?
It was actually a push-pull on the last tone pot.
All right.
And yeah, they had some. The last Meteora, they had a weird thing where they had two volumes and you could swap the volumes by pushing a button.
So they really simplified the electronics.
Yeah, now you've got tone on, you've got two tones, one for each pickup, and just a single master volume, which I like that.
Perfect.
Control configuration a lot
Makes
more.
it much easier. I also like that you still have the choice of the dark wood on the fretboard, which Pa Ferro, I believe.
Yes.
And then you're holding one that has the maple fingerboard.
Right. Yep.
And the woods, it's easier to see on yours, is alder body.
Yes.
Hopefully one day they'll give us a special edition that you can get ash with. That because I know Fender is always doing special editions with ash, so I'm sure that's not out of the question.
Hopefully.
But the radius surprised me. What's the radius on these guitars?
It is a 12-inch radius, so it's a little flatter than your typical Fender guitars.
Definitely a rock and roll machine.
Yes.
2 humbuckers, 12-inch radius, got 22 frets, so one of the higher end registers that you can get from Fender. So definitely a beast from Fender.
Right, absolutely.
Rock and roll. So it sounds like they come in 4 colors.
That is correct.
You're holding the 3-tone Sunburst.
Yep.
I've got Bel Air Blue. They have a Silver Burst and
a Cosmic Jade.
Cosmic Jade. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and catch us on the next one. We'll see you soon.